Have you ever been surprised reading your horoscope and thinking, "This is amazing. It describes me exactly as I am"? Or maybe you went to a tarot reading and they told you something so specific it seemed impossible not to be true. Let me reveal something that might make you uncomfortable. It wasn't magic, destiny, or hidden powers. It was psychology. A mental trick so powerful that it has fooled millions of people for centuries. That trick has a name, the Forer Effect, also known as the Barnum Effect. The fascinating thing is that even when you know how it works, you can still fall for it. And today, we're going to spend an entire hour diving deep into this phenomenon that explains why we believe in horoscopes, tarot, astrology, and even certain personality tests that feel tailor-made just for us. But before we begin, let me throw in a controversial question. What if horoscopes, tarot, and these pseudosciences are not really scams, but instead symbolic therapy that helps us reflect on our lives? Maybe they don't have supernatural powers, but they do achieve something real, making us stop, think, and understand ourselves a little better. Is that really so bad? Or does it depend on how you use it? In 1948, psychologist Bertram Forer conducted a brilliant experiment. He asked his students to complete a personality test. Then, he gave each of them a personalized profile, supposedly based on their answers. The shocking part is that they all received the exact same text. And still, most rated it as highly accurate. The text included phrases like, "You have a lot of unused potential," or "Sometimes you're outgoing and sociable, but at other times you prefer solitude." Generic, vague, but broad enough for anyone to feel identified. That was the birth of the Forer Effect, the human tendency to accept vague, general descriptions as uniquely personal. And this is where it connects to everyday life. Think about it. How many times have you read in a horoscope something like, "You care about what others think, but you also know how to be independent when necessary"? It's impossible not to see yourself in such phrases. The same goes for tarot readings. The reader says, "You've been through a difficult stage, but now a new path is opening for you." Who wouldn't feel that applies to their life at some point? It's not magic, it's psychology. Our mind fills in the blanks, interprets ambiguity, and makes it personal. It's as if your brain does the work of adjusting those phrases to fit you. But here comes the controversial side. Many psychologists strongly criticize these practices, seeing them as dangerous deceptions that manipulate vulnerable people. Yet others argue that, even without scientific backing, they serve an emotional purpose. They give hope, motivate, and encourage reflection. And here's where you decide, are they total frauds or symbolic tools that, when used consciously, can actually provide value? Now, let's zoom out. The Forer Effect doesn't just explain horoscopes or tarot. It's everywhere. Think about those online quizzes that tell you, which movie character are you? We answer a few questions, and when we read the description, it feels spot on. But in reality, they're universal statements. You value friendship, but also enjoy your moments of solitude. Who wouldn't agree with that? It also shows up in motivational speeches. A coach speaks to a room full of hundreds of people and says, "I know you've been through tough times, but you're here because you want change." Everyone feels those words are directed at them, when in fact, they're designed to be universal. And of course, we can't ignore astrology's massive impact. Millions consult their zodiac signs daily to make decisions about love, money, or even business. But here's the key. It's not that the horoscope predicts the future. It's that our brain selects what fits and discards what doesn't. This confirmation bias fuels the illusion of accuracy. Why do we fall for this trick? Because as humans, we have a deep need to find meaning. The world is uncertain and chaotic, and our mind looks for patterns to reduce anxiety. When someone offers us statements that seem to describe us, we feel understood. It's as if someone is truly seeing us. But there's a danger. The same mechanism that makes us feel understood can be used to manipulate us. Cult leaders, spiritual scammers, and self-proclaimed gurus exploit the Forer effect to gain our trust. They make us believe they know us better than anyone else, when really, they're just throwing out universal statements our brain adapts. And here's another debate. Is it the responsibility of those who promote these practices or ours to learn critical thinking? Should horoscopes be banned from media or accepted as cultural tradition? Throughout this hour, we'll explore historical examples, psychological experiments, and testimonies showing how this effect repeats again and again. From Nostradamus' predictions to viral horoscopes on Instagram, the mechanism is always the same. Vague phrases that feel like revelations. And the most fascinating part? Even after debunking it, many will still check their horoscope tomorrow. Because beyond logic, we crave emotion. So next time someone tells you the stars explain your personality, or that tarot cards reveal your future, remember, what they're really revealing is your brain's enormous capacity to believe. Now, on your opinion, do you think horoscopes and tarot are just psychological tricks, or do they have symbolic and emotional value? Let me know in the comments, and let's start a debate. And if this video made you think, don't forget to like, subscribe, and suggest new topics for us to explore together.